A judge will soon decide whether to unseal the secret grand jury proceedings in the Garner chokehold case. Today, the judge heard arguments for and against helping the public understand what went into that decision not to indict the police officer in the deadly struggle. CBS 2's Sonia Rincon has the story tonight from Staten Island.
Protesters at the courthouse supported the message from 5 different organizations, hoping to compel the judge to let the world know the whole story.
What were the charges that were presented to the grand jury? Was it one charge, the charge of murder?
City Public Advocate Letitia James says the world saw the video and the protests, and that's why what went into the grand jury's decision also needs to be part of the public domain.
There were 50 witnesses presented. Were they all police officers?
We think that transparency is better than secrecy in a democracy.
The New York Civil Liberties Union, Legal Aid, NAACP, New York Post, and Public Advocate each presented their own arguments. Garner's family also wants more information.
I want to know minute by minute what was said and the evidence that was presented in my father's case.
The Staten Island DA's office didn't comment beyond its testimony that grand jury proceedings are secret by law. Witnesses and jurors expect to have their identities protected, and releasing the information in this case could discourage future juries and witnesses. But the NYCLU's Arthur Eisenberg says this case is very different.
That concern can be satisfied simply by having the court explain in the opinion granting disclosure that disclosure is a rare thing.
The attorneys for all 5 parties who want disclosure in this case say they can agree it's not about who the grand jurors were or even why they did what they did. It's about whether or not the district attorney presented the case to them fairly. Now, the judge did not say when he would file his decision. He did say he has not read the grand jury minutes in the Garner case. On Staten Island, Sonia Rincon, CBS 2 News.
And if the judge decides not to unseal the transcripts, Public Advocate Letitia James says she and all the other parties involved will appeal.